Hi, I'm Great Tiger, and welcome to part 3 of my Dwarven playthrough, where I combine Cataph's Kraka Drak mod and my own Hammer of Grungni to give us a unique campaign with our Dwarven friends. So last time we had just defeated a Chaos Uprising in Kraka Drak, but we still have to deal with a Norscan assault which took Port Thorgard from us. So our first order of business will be to replenish our army and get our warriors back up to a healthy state, and then we will advance on Port Thorgard, unless of course we get distracted by another assault by Throt. So let's first off give Thorgard his improvements. So let's see, what shall we give him? So he has just received Lightning Strike, so perhaps we should look at less casualties from all attrition. That will be handy. Casualty replenishment, that will also be very handy. Yeah, okay, we're going to go casualty replenishment for the 2. Okay, and what are we gonna do? Anything to build? Nope, nothing to build. So let's move on to the next turn. So we've been attacked several times by Throt in this campaign. He's been a constant thorn in our side. At one point he took Kraka Raven's Fake, and then attempted to take Port Thorgard. However, we fought him off and retook our ancestral home. And we attempted to push on to help it, only to find that there was a snowball's chance in hell of us actually taking it. And when we were off looking at the wonderful construction of Help It, the Norscan scum came and took Port Thorgard from us. So now they must be taught a lesson, not to meddle with the dwarves. So what have we gained? Severe trait. Wise move, my lord, a severe aspect demands respect. So we spent multiple turns in a settlement with low public order, so we now have +2 public order. Excellent. We have found a Gromril seam. Seam of star metal, rarest and most sought after of all elements. Gromril has been discovered close to the dwarf hold. Refining it will bring prestige and great wealth. 2,000 gold, that is very nice. Okay, here are the Norscans. We cannot get around to them to actually attack them this turn. So, what do? Do we use the underway to get out in front of them? Yes. That's what we're going to do. Exactly what we're going to do. Let's see if they attack us. But regardless, if they do not attack us, we will press onto Port Thorgard. I believe we are within range. I just hope they don't fall back to the settlement. It would be nicer to face them on the field without their reinforcements. And they did exactly what I wanted them not to do. Oh, we can see that Throt is once again building up another force to send against us. So he's growing stronger, and we are not really doing much at all. We are just treading water. Okay. Alright, so we should win this. We cannot lightning strike, of course, because they're in the settlement. Alright, so they have a lot of marauders. Okay. They have some missile cavalry. What do they have here? Marauder champions, a bit tougher to worry about. Marauder hunters. So, on the whole, we should win this. Let's just save it off. Yep, let's go in to fight. According to this, we're going to win it relatively easily. I've got a feeling it won't quite be as easy as what they're saying. So let's go in. Welcome to the battlefield. And it seems that today, in this fight, we are in a completely different situation than we were at the final fight of the second video. There, we were in an area where there was so many trees that we couldn't see the enemy coming. Here, quite a few trees off to the left, but then open plains. That's exactly what we want to see. We shall see them coming from a mile away and fill them full of arrows. Alright, let's deploy up here on the right hand side of the battlefield, and we'll try to stop them flanking us. We'll put the... yeah, they can go over here, and the Slayers, you're gonna come this direction. Slayers are slowly being dwindled away. We need to get them some real casualty replenishment. Okay, 4 Quarrelers there, and 4 Quarrelers there, and our Lord. Okay, let's start the fight. Okay, alright. They are going to mostly be coming around from here, so we probably need, I think, to perhaps wrap our people around a bit more there. But we shall soon find out. Let's take the Lord and put him here. Maybe he can act as bait. So what are we looking at? Missile cavalry. There's their Lord. Let's have a look at what his stats are. How does he match up against Thorgrim? He's got more health. Sorry, Thorgard. There's a bad position. So our Lord should... well, there's less weapon strength. But other than that, he should be able to handle theirs. Let's just come back a bit closer to our lines. Let's speed this up so they get into range. And now let's set our Quarrelers to release some volleys on them. Let's get rid of those horsemen. We want to get rid of them as quickly as we can. And we should be able to take care of them pretty effectively. There we go. They're wavering. They're going to be leaving pretty soon. Okay, excellent. Now, I do not want them coming around my flank, so we're going to concentrate on them above anyone else. And these guys, I want you to concentrate on them. Alright, let's get our warriors to do some counter charges. Okay, excellent. Let's take care of their spearmen. Let's get these Quarrelers to take care of these guys that are trying to come around behind us. Do not allow them to do that. Okay, let's bring them around to the rear. Alright, hold them in place, my Slayers. Okay. Okay, we've got the Quarrelers here. Seem to be doing good work. Oh, just charging. We're whittling down their Marauders. The rear charge here, I think we've got a good chance of breaking 1 or 2 of their units. Yep, excellent. Right, let's turn our attention to those hunters. Alright, they're no longer a threat. Let's get rid of these. How's our lord coping? He's going very well. Come on, you meant to be firing at them. Alright. I want you guys to come in behind them. Oh, they're thinking about coming back. Let's throw a few arrows into them. Not fire a few arrows to deter them. No, and the same with these guys. We don't want them coming back into the fight. What are you doing back there? Get in the front lines. Okay, they're not going to be coming back again. Right, get rid of those hunters. Alright, their right flank is crumbling. I did not turn that on. Alright, good. Let's get these guys to wrap around to the left. And let's open fire on them. We want to get rid of these marauders. And I think we're going to cause them to wrap very soon. Yep, they're wavering. There they go. So, front lines took a bit of a battering. But on the whole, I think we came out of that quite well. Let's just pepper their lord a bit. And see how much we can take off of him. Oh, look at his life drop. All those arrows in his backside. He'll survive. We're not going to get him. We are going to hurt him a lot, though. That. We took about 3,000 health from him as he's running away. We could even take a bit more. Yep. Excellent. Back to the campaign map. A close victory. That's less than I was expecting, considering we wiped them out and we didn't really take that many casualties. Sometimes I do wonder about the how this game calculates its victories. Yes, we lost 307 to their 1730. I would hardly call that close. But no, well, all that matters is we've gotten our port back. And we've gained a potion of healing. Fantastic. We've killed Barden and reclaimed our province. So let's click on the port. And we want the growth. The additional growth is pretty much what we really need at the moment, considering how little growth the Dowie have. Okay, so let's just take stock of where we are. So Throt is mustering 2 armies now. Wonderful. Not really seeing much more from them. Maybe this would be the perfect opportunity to actually get a peace treaty.
It ends here. No.
No? Okay. Okay, let's get some additional casualty replenishment and some more armor and melee attack and defense for our frontline troops who are doing all the heavy lifting. Are they able? No, they're not able to move. Do we want to combine any units. They're going to be healed in what, 2 turns? Healed in 2 turns. Healed in 2 turns. No, I don't think we'll worry about combining units. Let's have a look. How long will this last? Another 5. Excellent. So we're in turn 21, and we are pretty much back where we started at the beginning of the campaign. Our army is slightly bigger, and we have more gold, but that's about it. So we really do need to get our move on in expanding and dealing with some of the threats we have around us. I think it was partly my own fault by picking that fight with the Norskans to the south when I probably didn't really need to. I don't know if they would have come after us, but I guess we will never know now. Really need to move on the Norskans to the north, start to take some more territory. Confederation Naflings and the Hellspire tribe. Okay. Okay, I do not... Oh, there we go. They have an enemy army. Olaf. It's Olaf coming back.
It is time.
Do we stay where we are? Yes, we're going to stay where we are so we can replenish. How long before we can... 4 turns before we have a population point. And we need 2 population points to upgrade this. How quickly are we earning? We're earning 23 a turn now. Okay. At least we're earning a decent amount of growth at the moment. Oh, there's an army now coming from the far west. Don't recognize the flag. Probably more Norskans. Undoubtedly coming to take Kraka Ravensvik. Where did they go? I don't know. Hopefully they will go fight Kislev and leave us alone. How's our growth? Still 23. 4 turns away from the technology. There is not much to do. If we move south here, we're going to start taking attrition. It's not worth going down there in just a second. If I move from here, they'll probably come up north to try and take it. So let's return to Kraka Drak. See if we can draw them up here. Oh, and here we have Throt. Okay, so we need to move into Kraka Ravensvik as soon as we can. Okay, do we go left or right? To the right we have a small number of Norskans. Pardon my phone. To the left we have Throt. It's gotta be Throt. Got to go deal with him. Let's just turn that map around. Are we gonna make it into Ravensvik? Let's try it. Oh, we did. Excellent. Let's see what Throt does. Oh, he's laid siege to us. I'm very surprised. Oh, perhaps he has a better army with more beasts this time. Oh, he has a second army to the south, which has just come through the underway to take my port from me, yet again. Nope, we're not going to be able to keep that. Feels like I'm on the end of a yo-yo, up and down, up and down. When will we be on the up and stay on the up? Okay, settlement besieged. We have lost Port Thorgard, yet again. Spent multiple turns in settlement with low public order. Yep, okay. This army is undertaking a rigorous new training regime. Melee attack plus 15. Wow. That should prove handy for Thorgard. Okay.
Let us begin.
Let's change stance.
Fight.
So what's he got now? Oh, he's got some storm vermin with halberds. Heavily armored, but they don't have shields. What do we got there? Gutter runners, night runners. So he has a better army. There's no doubt about that. Do we fight this on the battlefield, or do we let the AI handle it? Let's have a look at the battle map. It's pretty plain. Gonna let the AI take this one out. Okay, pretty much as I expected. Okay, so we get another rank. Or 2, there's Throt on the run. So bold, personally involved in combat during battles, execute captives after battles multiple times. Get the executioner trait. Alright. Can we reach Throt to once again finish him off? Yep, we can. Excellent. Goodbye, Throt. Don't come back this time.
Shoulder axes, lads. We move.
Okay, we received the Crown of Command. Good attacker. Achieve victory in multiple offensive battles. Okay, where can we go? Can we make it back in? Yes, we can. Good. So we should be replenished there within 2 turns. Let's go for some additional ammo there. Research rate plus 10%. That is a nice bonus. We want that. Okay. So we've got Skaven and them both hanging out down there. Do we upgrade Kraka Ravensfake? Ravensfake. I'm gonna have to change that name as well. Much like the other one, I'm not gonna stick with that. Let's so we'll leave it at Kraka and change it to Ravensguard. There we go. Okay, so do we move on Port Thorgard and attempt to take it back now? No. I think we'll stick where we are. And the question is, do we upgrade the hold we're currently in? Because if we can get that to the next level, it's going to be 22 growth as opposed to 15. So it's only an extra 7. It's not worth it. We need that growth point for upgrading here. So, looking at this, what is the growth we're currently getting? Oh, it's not showing us. Okay. Let's end the turn. Let's see what the Skaven and the Norskins down there at Port Thorgard do. I'm thinking that might be time to start to build up a second army, which we can then use to try and take some of the surrounding areas. Or we can use to help us take Hellpit. The Norskins are all confederating. We've got to make a move before they're all one big unbeatable stack. Oh, they're not quite ready yet. Alright, let's move to Kraka Drak. I don't see anybody. Okay. So how much we got? We got 20,000. How much will it cost to recruit another lord? Actually, can we recruit any heroes? No. Okay, to recruit a lord. So we've got Halkenhaf, Iron Hammer, who has 10% additional hit points. Enlagdamin, who's tough. Okay. Rune Lord, Boki Red Axe, which has 5% melee defense and attack and 5% physical resistance. Okay. And Sindri Grobby Nutter, who has additional campaign range. And then we have the Warlord type, which is part of the Kraka Drak mod. And we have Throny Mountain Fass, who has increased magic item chance and cooldown to rune abilities. In all honesty, none of them really tickle my fancy. I think maybe Boki. So if we recruit him, and then we get him an army, then we can possibly move on the Winter Pyre. Do we do this? We've got 20,000. I might hold off another couple of turns. See what happens. We're about to get another technology. Okay, what surprises in store for us this turn? Technology researched. The ancestors' effigies. Restored and built again in the best Okrinaduras stone. The statues of the ancestors are a silent incitement to stand against all odds. Venerate the ancestors' commandment. Additional +1 untainted. Growth +5 and public order +2. Excellent. Grudge aborted. Defeat the following lord. Oh, okay. I didn't realise that. Should have been paying more attention to the grudge. How are we currently on the grudges? Okay, let's move our troops here. Okay. Let's get ourselves next technology lined up. Diplomatic relations with the Empire. Income from trade, income from buildings, and increased recruit rank. Untainted, attrition, untainted. Leadership, weapon strength, melee attack. Let's go that one. Additional melee attack for the infantry units. So we've lost our runeword, but we won't concern ourselves with getting it this turn. There doesn't seem to be anybody about to bother us. And we want to see if we can build up a bit of oath gold so that we can purchase an item. So I do wonder where those two armies that were there went. Oh, that's interesting. Port Thorgard is now confederated. Excellent. We now have to declare war on someone else if we want to take our port back. Do we leave that and move north? Don't really want to get myself into a fight.
I've little time for talking.
No, he's
Not much time for
better
playing.
rank than us. Okay. We are going to leave that in his hands for now. And we're gonna march north.
Beards in belts.
And we are going to look at taking Winter Pyre. If we can take Winter Pyre, then perhaps even the Tower of Krak, that will give us a couple more settlements to help boost our economy. I just have to see what sort of corruption levels we're dealing with.
Dare approach a lord of the
Oh,
Dowry in
he's
such
about
a
to say
manner.
something. He wants me to give him a gift. No, I will give him a different sort of gift. Code steel to the back of the skull. Pathfinder, spent multiple turns using the underway. Foundations beset, Kraka Drak. Your buildings have taken critical damage and cannot perform their function. Buildings damaged. Why? Why were they damaged? Oh my lord, everything took a pounding. Okay, wonderful. Alright, let's see, can we reach them this turn? We can. Alright, let's march here. Oh, of course, there's attrition.
Tribesmen gather.
Yeah, okay, let's...
Summon me if you
This
dare.
may be the wrong move, but we're going to make it anyway.
The clan demands war.
Clan demands war. Okay, so according to the auto-resolve, we're going to win this quite convincingly. Well, they have very little armor. They do outnumber us by a fair few, but let's just auto-resolve. It wasn't lying. We did take it quite effectively. Lost 500 men to their 2,500 men. Oh, and we gained ourselves a relic. Okay, what do we want to do? We awaken the tribe the Aisling, who'll become a military ally. We can sack it, loot and occupy, or occupy. We don't need the cash, so we're just going to occupy. Gained 10% weapon strength from that sword, and a Dwarven Tattooist, which gives us Untainted in the province. So we look at the province, Chaos Corruption 100%. Yes, but of course. Which means
My
that,
axe
yeah,
thirsts
minus
for
17 public order per turn. Yep, of course it is. So, who's got what? So, Aceling's Conclave here. The ultra spawns is here. Okay, and we've got the one in the middle, the winter pyre. Well, this is giving us some income.
Let us begin.
Alright, let's get the additional missile strength for the archers. Let's give some more melee defense. Oh, hang on, what's this? Reduced winds of magic for the enemy, magic resistance. Blue amber curious. Okay, interesting. Don't think I will concern myself with that quite yet. Grungni, that's missile resistance. Rally. Let's take the melee defense for Thorgard.
For the wisdom of the land.
And there's not really much else we can do that turn. We can build up Kraka Drak. No, we can't build up Kraka Drak. How long before we can? We don't know. Okay. End the turn. This turn we should look at recycling some of the items we've gained from the battles. Items that we are not using will give us a little bit of extra oath gold. We might be able to craft something nice. Okay, right, we're going to move
Time for a
out of Winter Pyre and we're going to use the underway.
bearer's will.
Do we want to try and take Hastings Conclave or the Auto Spawns? Which one is the
My axe thirsts
Hastings
for
Conclave
war.
is the largest one. Where is their other settlement? Here. Yeah, we want to probably try and take the Tower of Crack. So if we come up this way, then we'll have to come around here and then here. It's going to be 3 turns to get there. That means anything they send is going to take a while. Let's come up here. I want to start building up that second army now. Let's get... it was a Rune Lord and it's Bocky. So let's recruit. Bocky, oh look at that. Into the negative straight away before we've even recruited anybody. Okay, well, I'm going to have to deal with that. Alright, we want 3 lots of dwarves and then 3 lots of crawlers. Okay. Now, we were going to look at the magic items that we currently have. So what do we have? Crown of Command gives us Unbreakable. Potion of Healing. Now we want to keep that, actually. Who's using that? It's currently assigned to Thorgard. Okay, then why isn't it there? This item is currently assigned to Thorgard. This... oh, hang on. I'm looking at the wrong lord. Excuse me. Thorgard. Alright, has the Potion of Healing. He's using the Relic Sword. Okay. Let's recycle the Crown of Command. So open up the Forge. Recycle Crown of Command. Let's go. Oh, it's going to give us 60 oath gold. That's nice. Okay. So what can we make? Let's see if we can make some armor for Thorgard. So additional speed and charge bonus. That's not really an armor we want. 5 armor, 5 leadership. No, thank you. Can we get anything better? We need iron. Where's the closest iron? Yeah, I'm not going to be trekking all the way down there to get some iron. Okay.
Summon me if you dare.
Let's go back into the forge. Alright, so armor is not something we're going to be getting. What about talismans? We can get additional melee attack and defense. Vanguard deployment. Don't really want to be deploying our lord on his own. Mod save. There's not really much here to... Oh, hang on. Oh, Troll Slayer's Amulet. I was getting excited thinking it might be something worth getting, but I don't think it is. It causes fear, charge bonus, and speed. No. The enchanted item, we're already using something. What weapon can we get? And we can craft the Prospector's Pickaxe. 30 armor piercing damage and enables sundering attacks. Is that better than the one we currently have? Probably is. This can be forged multiple times. What are the cheaper options? So weapon strength plus 10, so that's pretty much sort of what we already have. Charge bonus, bonus for large, armor piercing, and bonus for infantry. Minus pickaxe. No, we'll stick to what we have for now. Okay. One more turn, and then we will wrap up for this video. I realise we haven't really made much progress, and we're looking at a rebellion pretty soon, I think. Yeah, we're heading for a rebellion here. We're heading for a rebellion there. So we're about to get 2 rebellions in the next 5-6 turns. But they won't have to be coped with today. They will be for future incarnations of us. So let's see what roll of the dice we get here. As the final turn sorts itself out, will Throt rear his head? No. Throt seems to be hibernating. Alright. Move them into Ravensguard. He's still recruiting. Okay. Alright, we shall end it there. So, thank you for joining me in this continued playthrough of the Dwarfs of Kraka Drak. This continued poor playthrough by the looks of it. Hopefully you will join me in the next installment. Now before I go, I'd just like to, as always, thank my patrons, especially Hot Apple Pie, who's been there from pretty much the beginning. So thank you very much for the support that you've given me. So I'm Grey Tiger. Thanks once again for joining me, and I will hopefully see you in the next episode.